Another style of Prusic is the VT Prusic. So you'll always get people say, the VT is the type of knot, but this loop is a VT Prusic. That's what it's called. Sold by Blue Water, developed by Rich Carlson. Made out of special fibres that are heat resistant. So with your standard Prusic, if you were sliding it down a big long rope, there's a chance there that it's going to melt through your little Prusic. This isn't going to melt. You can actually use this as a descender, and with the VT knot, you can actually use it to slide down a taunt rope. Handy bit of gear. I've had this on the harness for probably 6 months now. Prusic loops have lived on my harness forever and a day. I reckon I've used them maybe 3 times. Use this a heap just because it's really practical and handy. So first one, your VT knot. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the proper name, but you start by winding a couple of loops around the rope. 3 or 4, maybe 5 if you want to go that far. Top one comes down, gets captured by the bottom one, and then it's a matter of crossing them over. But one thing to be aware of, this rope here is the one against the rope, so the next time I cross them, I want this rope, that strand there to be against the rope. Now this strand's against the rope, so next time I cross, I want this one to be against the knot, against the rope. And that gives me a knot that will hold weight. It also slides really easy, hold weight, and even with fully weighted up, if I push down on it, it'll slide down the rope. So it gives me the advantage that fully weighted, I can make it slide, so I can actually descend on it. This rope was torn by a stuck abseil halfway down that I needed to get to for some reason. I can't put a standard abseil device on this because it's just going to fireman belay it. VT, I can make it slide down, so pretty handy. The other way to tie a VT, if you want to try and ascend a rope, it's just a little bit less losses in the system, is to tie it in an offset Prusic. So basically starts the same as your standard Prusic, just pass it through itself. But then you take one strand through again, you can even go through a 3rd time. So you've got 3 loops on the top one and only 1 on the bottom, and then clip into that and just even them out a bit. That way you've got a knot that releases really easy to slide up the rope, but doesn't have the same losses as the VT knot. VT, you can slide it up. When you go to weight it again, you'll lose a little bit, it'll slide down a little bit before it grabs. This one acts a little bit more like a standard Prusic, so that's your offset Prusic with the VT. Yeah, so there you go, Prusic loops. I think they're an essential bit of kit. knowing how to tie the knots, really fundamental skill for canyoning. They're lightweight, they're versatile, cheap as chips, worth having a couple in your kit. I have a short, a medium and a long one, as well as the VT in my pack every time I go canyoning or climbing or abseiling. So handy bit of gear. Hope you guys got something out of that. Stay safe and I'll catch you out there somewhere.